If you've clicked on this video hoping that I've finally found the magical fix for Forza Horizon 6 crashes, well, maybe, maybe not. At this point, trying to play this game feels like climbing a mountain without ropes. Every time I get close to the top, the game kicks me directly back to the bottom and tells me to start over. The crazy part? I still keep playing. I paid good money for this game. I even pre-ordered it before release because I was genuinely excited for it. So no, I'm not giving up. Not yet. At this point, it's become personal. Every evening I sit down at my PC and think, maybe tonight is the night. Maybe tonight the crashes are gone. Maybe tonight everything works. Maybe tonight I can actually finish a race, and then Forza Horizon 6 looks me directly in the eyes and says no. The funny thing is that the game actually runs great. The FPS are fine. The temperatures are fine. The hardware is fine. Everything looks normal. Everything feels normal. And then, completely out of nowhere, desktop. Gone. Like it never happened. I've reached the point where every race feels like a gambling session. Will I finish? Will I crash? Nobody knows. Not even the game. I've crashed during races. I've crashed during free roam. I've crashed while tuning cars. I've crashed while designing cars. At one point, I spent 20 minutes working on a setup only for the game to crash before I could save it. That was the moment I stopped being angry and just started laughing. Because honestly, what else can you do? Over the last few weeks, I've tried almost everything. .drivers, .different drivers, .new drivers, .old drivers, .game-ready drivers, .studio drivers, .then back to game-ready drivers. At this point, I think I've installed and removed NVIDIA drivers so many times that NVIDIA should send me a Christmas card. I've used DDU so often that we're basically family now. Then I started testing graphics settings, ultra.medium.low. Then I lowered the resolution so much that the game looked like it was running on a monitor from 2004. Did it help? Of course not. The crash simply arrived in lower resolution. I checked temperatures. GPU temperatures looked good, CPU temperatures looked good, VRAM usage looked normal, RAM usage looked normal. I monitored everything. At one point I had so many monitoring graphs on screen that I felt less like a gamer and more like an air traffic controller. Then I thought maybe the power supply was the problem, so I upgraded that too. Still crashing. Then I reset MSI Afterburner, still crashing. Disabled overlay, still crashing. Closed background applications, still crashing. Reset NVIDIA settings, still crashing. Honestly, every fix felt like bringing a spoon to a gunfight. The game always found a way. And this is where I started developing my own theory. Now, this is only my opinion. I'm not claiming this is the answer. But I think part of the problem may be related to older Pascal graphics cards like the GTX 1080. Many of us are effectively stuck on older driver support compared to newer generations. And I can't help wondering if somewhere between the game, the driver, and DirectX 12, something simply isn't playing nicely together anymore. Not enough to stop the game from running, just enough to make it unstable, just enough to ruin your evening at the worst possible moment. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. Would I love to be wrong? Even more, because that would mean somebody can actually fix this thing. The best part is that when the game works, it's fantastic. That's why I keep coming back. That's why I'm still trying, and that's why this video exists, because if you're watching this right now, there's a good chance you're going through the exact same nightmare. If you found a fix, let me know. You know what's funny? People keep telling me, just buy a new graphics card. And sure, that sounds simple, but not everyone upgrades their PC every year. My GTX 1080 has been with me for a long time. That card has survived multiple games, multiple upgrades, countless hours of gaming, and honestly, it still performs surprisingly well. Even today, it can run modern games better than most people expect. That's why this whole situation is so frustrating, because it doesn't feel like the card is too weak. It doesn't feel like the hardware is dying. It feels like the game and the hardware are having an argument, and somehow I'm stuck in the middle trying to make peace between them. And let's be honest, if buying a new graphics card was the solution, I would already know the answer. The real question is whether this game should be crashing in the first place, because if a game launches, runs smoothly, delivers good performance, and then randomly throws you back to the desktop, that's not exactly what I would call a great experience. And I know I'm not the only one dealing with this. I've seen the forums, I've read the comments, I've watched the videos. There are a lot of players out there fighting the same battle. Some found temporary fixes, some got lucky, some gave up completely, and some, like me, are still stubborn enough to keep trying. And with that, guys, that's where I'm going to end today's video. No fake miracle fixes, no 100% guaranteed solution, no clickbait. Just one gamer sharing what actually happened. The successes, the failures, the crashes, and all the frustration that came with them. If this video saves you a few hours of pointless troubleshooting, then at least something good came out of this mess. If you're still suffering, welcome to the club. And if your game has never crashed once, please don't tell me. I'm already jealous enough. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going back into Forza, not because I trust it, not because I believe in it, but because after everything we've been through together, I refuse to let this damn game win. And if you've discovered a fix that genuinely works, let us know in the comments, because right now there are a lot of players looking for answers and way too many videos selling false hope. Anyway, my name is Paffy Duck, and this is probably one of the most honest Forza Horizon 6 crash videos you'll find on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Good luck out there, and if your game survives longer than mine, enjoy it while it lasts.